Okay, let's talk about making feathered selections as opposed to making hard selections. If I use the rectangular marquee tool and I make a selection somewhere on the composition, I take the move tool and I choose to move that. You notice there's a very hard edge, very defined, straight line, very clear where the border is. Now, if I were to do that, but instead of just using the marquee tool, up at the top on the tool bar, I can go over to where it says feather. Right now it says 0 pixels. If I chose to make that feather, we'll give it a total, I'll give it 25. That represents 25 pixels. And I were to make that same selection and pick up in the first, notice that the edge is rounded. Take the move tool and move the object and notice it made a soft selection, or as its proper term, a feathered selection. So, and the higher that number, the bigger the selection, the more feathered, the softer the transition will be. So if I made that 75 and I were to do it, and I were to move it, again you'd notice it would work like that. And the same would work, by the way, if you were using the elliptical marquee, though you'd have to set them independently. So here we'd make a soft selection. We can move it, and you see the soft transition in the selection. Useful for lots of great stuff.